first graders, Miss Town here. Today is Tuesday, August 11th, 2020. This is our ELA lesson. I am going to go ahead and get started. This is for module 1.01 and we're covering some of 1.02 as well. The letters we are going to be focusing on during module 1.01 is the letters A, B, C, and D. Now you say A, B, C, D. A is a vowel and it makes two sounds. A, which is the long sound, and A, which is the short sound. We're going to be talking or using it with A for right now. B goes B. So let me hear you say A, A. B, 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 B. Okay, now we're going to move on to C. C has a hard sound and a soft sound. The soft sound sounds like an S. The hard sound sounds like a K. We will hear it in the beginning of words mostly sound like the K in cat. Let me hear you go. And the last letter is D. D is D, 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 D. Okay, now I'm going to point to this. This is A. I want you to put a thumbs up if it's a capital A or a thumbs down if it's a lowercase a. You should have had a thumbs down. It is a lowercase a. Here is D. Is this a capital D or a lowercase d? It is a lowercase d. Over here we have the letter C. Is this a capital C or a lowercase c? It is a capital C. Here is the letter B. Is this a capital B or a lowercase b? It is a capital B. I'm going to move these boxes around and I want you, we're going to do the same little thing. We're going to do a little game here. Okay, boys and girls, I'm going to point to a letter and I want you to tell me. This is the letter B. Is it a capital B or a lowercase b? It is a lowercase b. Moving on to D. Is it a capital D or a lowercase d? It is a capital D. Here's the letter A. Is it a capital A or a lowercase a? It is a capital A. And our last one over here, is this a capital C or a lowercase c? It is a lowercase c. Good job. We're going to move on now to the sounds that we talked about. So remember A, B, B, C, K, D, D. So I'm going to show you some pictures. I'm going to do an example. This is an acorn. An acorn has the A sound. So I'm going to put acorn underneath the letter A. So now I'm going to choose a picture and I want you to tell me where it should go. This is a picture of a bat. Where should it go? B, bat, B, B, B. In the B category. Good job. This is a picture of an ant. Ant. Where should it go? A category. Good job. I'm going to move over here. Here's a picture of a cow. What category should cow go in? Should it go here? No. It should go in the C. Cow. Here's a picture of a car. Car. Where should the car go? Here? No. Here? No. Here? No. In the seat. Car. This is a picture of a donut. Donut. Where should the donut go? In the D category. Donut. I'm going to go back over here. Here's a picture of a bike. Bike. Where should bike go? In the B category. Bike. Okay, one last one. This is a dolphin. Where should the dolphin go? In the D category. Good job. Okay, yesterday we talked about words versus letters, and we're going to do the same today. So remember, words are made out of a group of letters put together, and letters are like when we sing the alphabet, they stand alone. Our examples for words are bird. Oh, it's going to go. Looking a little wonky, I'm sorry. I'm going to just read them. So bird was a word. Pet is a word. Cat is a word. And is a word. Have is a word. So we put letters together to make a word. Pet. Cat. And have bird. So we put the letters to form a word. Over here are the letters L, U, A, C, K, D, D, B, B. So what I'm going to do is I am going to give an example of a word, and then I want you to think of some. So a word that is not listed here. So I don't want you to say bird, pet, cat, and, or have. I want you to come up with one in your head. For example, dog. D-O-G. 3 letters put together to make one word. I would love for you to share the words you came up with me. Okay, letters. They have the L, A, C, D, and B listed. This count's going to say a letter that is not up here. I want you to think of a letter as well and tell me one. Q. Q is not listed on here. Q. So we can put a Q. I want you to let me know what are some words and letters that you chose. Please message me. Okay, boys and girls, this is very important. Today you're going to be taking a quiz on Module 1.01 for ELA. And during that quiz, they're going to be the question words. You're going to have to figure out which question word fits into the sentence. Who and what is what we really have been focusing on in Module 1.01. But we know that these 6 words are our key detail questions. Who means character? So I want to hear you say, who means character? It's a person or an animal, and you can see people and animal here. Who? Character. How? Think about how did it happen? So he was riding a bike. How was he riding a bike? Was he pedaling? Was he standing? How was he doing it? What skills was he using to do it? So how? How did it happen? What? What are they doing? What happened? Like my mom cleaned the room. What was my mom doing? She was cleaning. When is time? When you think of the word when, I want you to think of the word time. Is it daytime, nighttime, bedtime, dinner time? What is it? Why? Why did it happen? Was he riding his bike because he needed to get to the store? Why was he riding his bike? Think about what was the reason. And where? Where is the place? So these children are going to, where are they? School. They are at the park. It's the place they are. Those are our question words. Who, how, what, when, why, and where. Where is place? Why is describing what happened and for what reason. When is the time. What is what they are doing. These kids are playing. How? How did they get to school? They got to school by a bus. And who is the characters? The people or the animals? Okay, moving on to our last bit. Yesterday we learned about complete and incomplete sentences. We know that a complete sentence must answer the questions who and what. Even if it just answers one of those questions, it's still an incomplete sentence. It has to answer who, so the person or an animal in a story, and what. What are they doing? I'm going to read two sentences. I want you to put a thumbs up if it's complete, a thumbs down if it's incomplete. The boy drinks water in the park. So here's a picture. The boy drinks water in the park. Think. Does it answer who? Does it answer what? Show me. Is it a complete sentence or incomplete sentence? You should have had a thumbs up. It's a complete sentence. The who is the boy. The what is he's drinking water. It even gives a where in here, which says the park. So it has a who, what, and a where. But we focus on the who and the what for a complete sentence. So the boy, and he's drinking water. Okay, last sentence. The girl crawls through the tube. The girl crawls through the tube. Does this sentence answer the questions who and what? Close your eyes and think. The girl crawls through the tube. Show me, is it a complete sentence or an incomplete sentence? You should have a thumbs up. It's a complete sentence. Who is the girl? The what is she crawls through a tube? Okay, boys and girls, this is the end of our meeting for today on ELA. I need you now, after you have watched this video, to go take the 1.01 module ELA quiz. Good luck, and I will see you later.